lots of panic in the market and no one knows what the hell is going on. And I'm a person who called out ETH to 900 at 3,100 on February 17, 2022, on my Twitter publicly and on many Instagram chats as well. That's something to brag about. And I also called the 900 bottom and said, we're going to see 2,100 before a real big correction and then 4,000, and called the top, local top of 4,000. Many called me retarded and similar words, but they're all crying. They're all down in the hundreds of thousands and millions. Where do I start? So I've had a friend today ask me, so what do you think? Like, what is the trajectory? For Ethereum and Solana, I have no say. I don't know. I've once said that from 4,700, that's the goal that I want to see. But the recent events in crypto, like Trump being involved, like all these public figures being involved, it's too mainstream to have a bear market. It's too mainstream, quote unquote bear market. Like if you look at the S&P 500, I've also called out the top at 473. It's at we can see as low as 300s, but we ended up seeing like 350 maybe on the S&P 500, and that was about it, like a 25 to 30% correction. Now, since how mainstream we got, since Tether is now working with the US government, it's backed by the US government, maybe that's something that is not very known, but I know. Since there is government entities, huge money involved, it's different now. I really think it's different. I don't think there is going to be some sort of bear market. Sure, we're going to have a huge downtrend, right? To where like Bitcoin can see as low as 82K, 81.7, 85, something like that. In that sense, I would say. So what happens to alts? What happens to Solana? What happens to Ethereum when that happens? They're all going to tank. How low? Don't know. But I know for a fact that a 25 to 30% correction on Bitcoin, you want to look at this as if you're a stocks trader, right? As if it's an index of where the market is going. And so looking at Bitcoin like an index, like there's the S&P 500, there's the NASDAQ, and there's the Dow Jones. It's very similar ideology. I come from the stocks world, and that's how I viewed things back then, till this day. But now I'm very reaffirmed in that. The strength is gonna lie in that strong sector, right? As if like the stable coin, which is Bitcoin. It's too safe, it's not risky. Like it goes up 5%, goes down 5%. People start freaking out. I trade shitters. I'm down 90% like the second I enter a trade, or I'm up like 2 to 3x, or even a few thousand%. But yeah, Bitcoin in the 80s, in the lower 80s, is, I would take this as a signal that the market is bottoming. That's how I'm looking at things from now on. As many of you know, I've switched to stables around 226 Solana. I switched to stables, and I bought back around like 180, 185, give or take. I'm back to being stables, obviously. I do not like how the market currently looks, and I think there's a lot more room lower. How low? I don't know the answer. For the first time ever, I actually can't tell. I don't know how low Ethereum is gonna go, how low Solana is gonna go. Like, I can see some crazy shit like, okay, I can go down to 100, but do I really know for sure? Like, when I said ETH to 900, I was very confident that it's gonna go to 900, but I have no confidence per se in ETH or SOL, but I'm very confident in my Bitcoin analysis though. So the second we start seeing 85K, 84K, 82, I don't think we're gonna see under 80, but like that's the base zone. The lower 80s, I think, is a very good approach to going like, all right, time to start buying stuff and time to start DCAing into blue chip memes. I think the market is going to see a very huge V recovery, but it's going to take time. Bitcoin is currently trading at like 97 or 96. It has some room to go, and it's not going to go down there in a straight line. I can guarantee you that. So I don't know what the time frame is. I think the trenches are kind of cooked. I am down myself around like 11,000 this week, and I've been very much so taking it very easy on trading. I haven't really traded as much. So the market's shit. You'll find runners every now and then, but everything is rugging. Like there's a lot more ruggers now. A lot more coins that are rugging, going to zero the second you graduate. So I would say take a break, wait for alpha launches like Kanye, for example. I've alerted this in the Discord. Kanye, a week or two from now, a very big possibility he's dropping a coin. And most likely it's gonna be a meteoric launch. And that's going to be your get-go. Like that's something I'm going to be putting a lot of money onto. It's going to be the most guaranteed 4 to 5x, like almost guaranteed. And it'd be very stupid not to bet on that coin. And other influencers, which the Discord knows. I don't want to elaborate on this, but hope you guys are safe in the trenches and taking care of yourselves, because it's cooked. Everything is cooked for the time being. I don't think there's a bear market. I think we're going to be going up forever. Get on the S&P 500 chart on TradingView. Zoom out. Get on the weekly and just zoom out. It goes up forever, right? It's the same way with Bitcoin. It's the same way with Solana. I don't know about ETH, but it's the same way with these, especially Bitcoin. I'd say more confidence in Bitcoin. Time these 20 to 30% corrections and keep buying. That's my advice. Like, the game here is the long term now, right? Sure, you hit licks with meme points, but Bitcoin is where the money is at. I think it exponentially grows. Maybe by the end of the year, we can see 140K, 150K. From the lows of 80, a position on leverage would print hella. But it's a long play, right? It's not something that you would look for a quick profit. But the gauging the sentiment, right? Lower 80s, the market is still going to be cooked until the market starts going up. So here's the difference between a retail trader and smart money. When the market looks like shit, they're away. But when the market starts looking good, they're back in, for the most part. So take it like that. So you're going to see the lows of 80. Don't turn bullish yet. Until the market starts moving and start trending up again, back into the 90s, that's your signal to start trading memes again, hard, and trench really, really hard. But yeah, this is my market insight. I'm currently in Miami. I'm over here with Moritz Neo, Luke Alexander, many other people as well are here in Miami. Currently sharing an Airbnb with Moritz, funny enough. He's inside, doom scrolling probably on Instagram. I can hear it. It's not very typical of him to do that, but I can hear some reels playing. We've done a lot of work today, and yeah, we're here in Brickell, beautiful Brickell. Hope you guys learned something off of what I just said today, and catch you guys on the next one.